channel. It is Friday and you know what that means. I mean, besides the fact that we survived another week, it is also time for my weekly faves, fails, and finds. I have so many fun things in front of me right now to share with you guys, some good, some bad, some ugly. But before we jump in, guys, if you are new here, be sure and subscribe. While you're here, we have so much fun on my channel. Be sure to hit the little bell so that you get notified when I post new videos. And guys, other than that, let's go ahead and jump in. So, faves. Let's begin at the beginning here. Can we see this? With this hat. From Lack of Color. This is like my beach hat. You know what I mean? I really needed a beach hat and I was just kind of shopping online and I found this and I just think it's so cute. It's got this kind of like raffia thing around the edges, and I looked on a lot of Lack of Color stuff and they actually carry them on Amazon. And so I was like, done, girl. If I can order a 2-day shipping on Amazon, you can bet it's in the bag. So I ordered this not that long ago because it is so hot, but our pool in my development just opened recently, and me and my friend Kimmy love to just go and chill by the pool and just, you know, hang out and kind of talk about our lives and decompress and whatever in the sunshine. But I also don't, you know, need necessarily to just be exposing myself to tons and tons of sun. So I also wear a really, really high SPF sunscreen all the time. But this I thought was a nice addition to my sun protection, as well as just an opportunity to look really extra. And I'm super into it. I will link her below. Another favorite, and I will insert a clip here of me wearing this because it's really not even very scandalous, is this swimsuit from Old Navy. It is so awesome, okay? I kind of forgot that Old Navy carries a bunch of really great simple swimsuits, and the main thing that I was looking for was something that covered my, I had it inside out, dummy, that covered my like high chest area because A, I kind of break out there like with psoriasis, but B, I don't want my décolleté to like give my age away in 10 years. You know what I mean? I do keep a lot of sunscreen there and stuff like that, but I think that this is a part of our bodies that we don't really give enough attention to in terms of anti-aging and stuff, and so I do like to kind of cover that. I'm not a big fan of getting a real tan. Plus, I'm not like the queen of cleavage, like there's not a lot there, and so it's nice to know that this girl is not going anywhere. Even the bottoms, like this was so nice, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care how old you are, there's something to be said for knowing that you're not gonna fall out of your bikini bottom. And I don't have like a big butt or big hips or anything like that, but I feel like the wrong bikini bottom can make anybody look like a slob, you know what I mean? And so these are so great. Like, I feel like I can just move around, I can take pictures, I can jump, whatever, you know what I mean? They are just, they're there. They're not gonna let you down. And this whole situation, I think, like each of these items was, I think, like 25 bucks. So it would have been a $50 bathing suit, which is good anyway, but they're always running a sale. And I think I got this during some sale where it was like 40% off of everything. So this was super inexpensive, really good basic black swimsuit. Do not sleep on Old Navy for swimsuits, y'all. Like, it's there. And we got padding. Like, what, I'm sorry, like what happened in this generation where everybody was like, well, you know, if it's a really nice swimsuit, we don't need to put padding in it. Like, you order a Mara Hoffman swimsuit and there's no padding in it. I'm just like, I still have nipples. You know what I mean? Like, just because it's high fashion doesn't mean I'm gonna go to the pool and just be like all nipples. I don't know. Like, I appreciate that there's padding. I think it's removable, maybe, I'm not sure. But it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not super thick or anything like that. It's just enough to, when you get in cold water, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, really appreciate you, Old Navy. Really appreciate you. All right, a couple of finds here, and I'm actually kind of testing them out as we speak because I just filmed that video earlier today. But I'm just like having my socks continually knocked off by this palette. I just keep catching myself in the mirror and like this eye look is so phenomenal. This is the brand new, actually it's a few weeks old now. I ordered it, I got it like right in time, and then I just like wasn't inspired to make a video about it. I don't know where my logic comes from. This is the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and the pan size is huge, and it's like $21 or $22 or something. There's a discount code. I think you can use Nikki Tutorials discount code. I have one of my hairs stuck to me and it's driving me crazy. This palette really, really knocked my socks off. It's really, really beautiful. Another find here that came with my Juvia. This is just a little sample that they gave me of their Essential Lip Enhancer, and You guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I'm not big on like making my lips the focal point of my makeup look, because by the time I put all this work into my eyeballs, like trying to make them really stand out, and then I'm just like contoured, snatched to the gods, then I put on a lip that's like crazy bright or something like that, and all of my work just disappears. And I just find that I much prefer a really natural lip on me, but I do like to kind of enhance it and feel like my lips are kind of plumped. We all need a little plumping. It's just a nice thing to have. And so this does have a little bit of a plumping kind of effect to it, which I really appreciate, but it's also got this really cool, nourishing texture to it. It doesn't feel like just a lip gloss. It feels like a balm gloss kind of combo, and I like it very, very much. It reminds me a little bit of the Juicy Tubes from Lancome, but like, it doesn't A, like smell crazy, and B, it's not as like intensely glossy. It's just really like comfortable and pretty, and I like it a lot. And I think that I will probably use all of this up because I just like to keep this kind of stuff around and, you know, carry them around with me, and I will probably end up buying the full size or maybe multiples of the full size just because this is really good. Like for people who like me, who this is what I like my lips to look like, I don't need to go and experiment with a bunch of other stuff all the time. Like I have one red lip, one nude lip that I really, really love. Like this is my everyday, and this is definitely like, I'm really, really glad that I found this. Okay, a couple of fails. Fail number one is a swimsuit. This is such a shame because it was so stinking cute. Look at this thing. It is a La Croix, come on Khaki, a La Croix swimsuit in Pamplemousse from a company called Public Space, which is, I think, it's a private designer. Like he's just like one guy kind of like designing and creating all this stuff. So there was like a 2-week waiting period because they're kind of made to order. This concept is amazing. It's so cute and cool, and I love it, and I honestly kind of want to go buy a lot of stuff on their website. It's all really, really cool. The only thing is, y'all, like, are we seeing kind of the cut on this? Like, that is a big, like, 10 inches of actual material that exists between your arm and your leg, okay? And I have a lot more real estate there than that. So when I put this on, it cuts all the way down between my boobies, and it cuts all the way down to my back, which is fine. It cuts all the way underneath my arms, and then it cuts all the way up above like my hips, like right here. Like there's really not much happening there, and by the time you do the math, it gets down to my hoo-ha. It's just... Mike said that I should keep it, but not wear it out, if that makes any sense. He was just like, yeah, you look like a snack, but it's a private snack. It's not for anybody else, and so I think I'm gonna have to return this. But if you are the kind of person who can rock something like this and you have like a really petite vagina, I don't know if that's something that exists. I don't really feel like going and getting all my junk waxed that aggressively just to wear a swimsuit. Maybe that's TMI, I don't know. We're all friends here. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I think that this is a really, really cute concept, and the swimsuit is only like $45. So I really think that you should support kind of cool, like, you know, independent artists like that, but this guy needs to do it in like a ladies fit. You know what I'm saying? Just something that covers the hoo-ha, you know? My hoo-ha looks fine, but I don't think anybody else needs to know that. Like, you know what I mean? It's a little bio-informative, I guess, is the word that I would use. Maybe I'll send it to My Life is Ava. All right, another kind of fail here, and I don't know, I'm a little bit, like, not surprised, but this is interesting. So the founder here is David B. Schottenstein, but whenever I see these ads on Instagram for this brand, they make it look like it was founded by Ashley Benson from Pretty Little Liars, and I love her. I think she's so cute. She's like, oh my gosh, it's been a year since we started Privé Revaux and blah, blah, blah. So that's the brand. It's called Privé Revaux. And I ordered 2 pairs of sunglasses from them because they're very inexpensive. It's like $50 for your first 2 pairs or something like that. So I got these. These are the Escobar frame. And I just don't know. You know what I mean? I think that they're a little high on my face. They're a little crooked. I've pushed the like little eye things in, the like nose thingies in enough that, you know, it should ride low enough on my face, and it still kind of doesn't. and they're a little wide set, a little round. I don't know, it's just the whole situation is just not really like calculated properly for what your face is supposed to look like. And I just feel like even for $25, you know what I mean? It's kind of like drugstore makeup in the sense that it's like, okay, yeah, it was really cheap, but if I don't like it, I don't like it. You know what I mean? These cases, however, are so dope. You put it in there like that, and it's this neat little like triangle situation. Since, you know, they did like a 2 pairs situation in order to get the free shipping or whatever. I tried these, and I don't know what this actual model is called, but this is the Privé Revaux by Madeleine. And this is the Clique, C-L-I-Q-U-E. And again, we just have too much of my cheek real estate showing. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna do a knockoff Celine, a knockoff Levant, like, make them big. You know what I mean? It doesn't cost that much more to have more plastic. Like, these don't really make sense on my face. They cover my eyebrows. They don't cover my cheeks. It's just not, like, they look cheap. And I'm gonna have to send them back and get my $50 back. I'm sorry, it just is what it is. And final favorite here, you guys, for this week is the new season of Kimmy Schmidt. It's cut into 2. I'm so upset. Like, we watched 6 episodes and we're like, there are no more? What? Like, so upset. And then my best friend Jordan is just the woman with the information. She always has the intel on this stuff, and she's like, yeah, it doesn't come back till January, because I couldn't find anywhere online where like the next part of the season comes, but it's going to be in January, unfortunately, which is pretty upsetting because it is so cute. And I told her, I like texted her, I was like, I am not done gagging over Jacqueline's looks, okay? Like, she is everything. I love her so much. Like, I die for a really good over-the-top, just like bougie, out of touch, stupid rich, like TV character. I always love it. Like, I love, you know, Cher from Clueless. I love Blair Waldorf. And I love Jacqueline. Like, she's just so great. So if you're unfamiliar with the show, Jacqueline is played by Jane Krakowski, who, I mean, from Ally McBeal, from 30 Rock. I mean, she's been in so many things that I have, like, loved independent of her. And then the fact that she just does such a good job of parodying herself. Like, I don't know, she's just super OTT. And she's got the best outfits, like, so good. She's always carrying a Birkin bag. She's always got her, like, just, you know, just a look going. And in this season, I mean, they put, like, pounds of makeup on her eyes. I don't even understand. Like, she's got, like, fake eyelashes on fake eyelashes. She looks like almost like a beautiful drag queen. And then she's just got this, like, white blonde hair. They put tons of extensions in it. It's kind of like mine, except it's, like, even shorter and even bigger and even blonder. And I'm just dying. Living, dying, coming back to life. I can't believe it's only 6 episodes this season, but it makes me really excited for it to come back in January. I mean, you know, there's more to the show than that. There's a lot of quickness. I love Titus so much. Kimmy, you know what? We could take her or leave her. She's fine. She's not really what the show is about to me. Like, so if you think that you don't like Ellie Kemper and you're like, that's why I'm not gonna watch this show, the show to me isn't really about Ellie Kemper. It's not really about Kimmy. It's about the, you know, the other characters, and I just love them so very much. So if you have not watched that show, you should, but if you have, let's talk about it. I love it so much. It's just, I don't know, it's so good. I heard somebody yesterday, like, talking about, like, the plot not making any sense, and I was like, do you know what show you're watching? I feel like we need to check in on what show you think you're watching. This isn't The Wire, okay? Like, besides, this entire cast is beyond reproach. Period. End of story. So, guys, if you enjoyed this favorites video on a Friday, my typical Friday faves, fails, and finds, make sure that you hit this with a like. I would very much appreciate that. And if you do really like this and it is your first time here, we do this pretty much every Friday where I just kind of round up my faves because you guys, a monthly favorites is just not enough for me. I try way too many things and I want to talk about them, and by the time a monthly favorites rolls around, I forget about stuff, and so I just like to do it every single Friday. I know that you guys really enjoy it too because we can all get to hang out together and just, like, you know, decompress from the week, talk about some fun stuff, and I can get you guys feedback on what you guys like and what you want me to try and stuff like that. So feel free to feedback in the comments, let me know. And guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I hope you had a fantastic week, and I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!